Hey everyone, we're at an assault with a deadly weapon. There are multiple units. Let me know if you have a problem hearing me. I've been having audio problems ever since well, we won't talk about it now. We had we do have more units. There's another unit behind the second one from the back. The female officer on the left is Lisette Naranjo, rather, better known as Bad Orange. But I think she's been trying to be a little nicer, so maybe I should be too. So again, this is an assault with a deadly weapon call. It does not look like the person that assaulted is still here. There's a deputy at the outside of this house talking to witnesses. There's two deputies over here talking to witnesses, or a witness. The deputy did describe me as I was walking up to the witness. I have no idea what he said, but then the witness looked over at me, smiled, and waved. So, didn't think that went the way the deputy was hoping. Thanks for tuning in, Air Cooled. I really appreciate it, man. And Lori, as always, you keep the whole community. Thanks for tuning in, Air Cooled. Oops. Just checking the audio. It looks like it's working. Fantastic. Lori, you're the best. Not just for me, for everybody. Thanks for everybody. I've had to buy new equipment. As you guys know, the sheriff's tampered with this person is getting photographed. I believe she's showing some injuries. So this looks like it's just going to be a report, unless that person comes back. There's not a lot of need for. Let me just make sure these ladies make it okay. Never know how things can turn. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I had to replace a lot of equipment. The dogs she's talking to the dogs now, and they're excited. They want her to come over and pet them. Tails wagging. Getting another call in. No, they just changed this call to a 242 battery. They changed it from assault with a deadly weapon to a 242 battery. Thanks, Eva. I appreciate it. We have a deputy coming in the door now. That's a little extra. Yeah, Tracy, you're right. Mistake number one, do not let cops in. Rule number one, cops always lie, even when the truth will do. Thanks for that feed, Lori. Our Facebook channel is our local group, and the reason we started this effort was to show local people, to try to change hearts and minds. You know, we've got all the way entry now. When I first moved to IB, I lived at this exact address. But at the time, it was just a small two-bedroom house that had a huge lot. And they did the gentrification thing and say, hey, get out. We're going to build that house, that house, that house on the one lot. So I had to find a new place to live. I know that's the story of a lot of people. If you guys haven't watched it yet, unfortunately the sheriffs here in town decided to not arrest somebody that choked a cop watcher, and the guy is known by the sheriffs to be a bootlicker, and the cop watcher is known by sheriffs to be a cop watcher. So they made her press charges, putting her at liability risk. If you haven't watched it yet, please do. Share it. Talk about it. Call the sheriffs and ask them to press charges correctly, because that also took her ability to use county services as a victim. It's extenuating circumstances, and it was done at a deliberate spite. So I don't have the sheriff's number, but San Diego Sheriff's. The funny thing is, the week before, they charged somebody. They told the cop watcher that they didn't witness it. Although I guess looking at the video was not considering witnessing it. So, but a week earlier, they took somebody to jail and on a domestic violence, and there was a report of a choking as a self-defense, and they didn't accept that. They said choking is an enhanced assault, and you have to go to jail. It's very interesting that the same sheriffs have, in the same small town, very similar but different events and outcomes. Just another reason why we film the police, right? Because if we don't film the police, how would we know that they did that? We wouldn't. That's how they would prefer it. Lack of transparency, accountability, and when it comes to a lot of people, civil decency, respect, humanity. So, watch, this lady's walking through here with a baby. Now, if I walk through here with my baby, the one I'm holding, do you think that I would get the same reception? Should I try, just to see? See how close that gentleman went? If I went the same distance, would I be received the same? Or would it be different for me? And if it's different, why? What did I do? They don't like my baby? I don't want to get out from in front of the house, the subject house, so with full anxiety, I'm going to walk that way. Wish me luck, you guys. Sorry about the noise, you guys. I didn't give the construction crew a memo that I'd be filming, so next time I'll do that. I don't know why the focus is so bad. I think it's a matter of people messing with your equipment. That's why you don't let people touch it. I didn't let them touch it. Snatched it. But anyway. Focus is jumping in and out, isn't it? So, here we are. So when I said here we are, that didn't work now, did it? We are at the report of a assault with a deadly weapon. Looks like it may have changed to a 242 battery. It was at this location on Elm Avenue in Imperial Beach. There are multiple units. This narration is for Citizen app. We're at 1000 block of Elm Avenue in Imperial Beach at the report of a battery. Citizen app is not working, you guys. That's all right. They kind of suck anyway. Do any of you guys use Citizen app? Tried to give them a chance, but I got one issue after another with them. Trying to bring in the community of cop watchers using it, but because it has a huge following. But Citizen app is one of those apps that think that they're the only thing on the planet, and they censor words like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, that's a little much. But anyway, there is a new app. Thanks, Lori. Cop Watcher app isn't the same as Citizen, but there is an app called Cop Watch. And that CopWatch app is a gentleman that's also down here in San Diego. He's in Northern County, but he connected with me about a month ago or so, and we're looking at, possibly collaborating. His app is very interesting. It's very similar, has a similar way about it, like Citizen, where you're kind of you're at a location. When you go live, people around you can see you. But it's more geared for CopWatch, so it has things like stealth record mode, where the camera can still record in the background. So most apps don't allow that. As soon as you change to it from one app to another, one your camera app to another app, then it closes or stops the recording. So this thing continues to record. It also gives you the option to record to the cloud. So if a private record to the cloud, so you can store it. So I've talked to him about adding a couple of things, and I was thinking about if you could somehow integrate that into something like Prism Live that allows you to multi-stream at the same time. So if you could, and Prism has a API that may allow for something like that. It would be more delayed, but it might work. So anyway, in the meantime, CopWatcher app is the one that we're putting out, and that tracks cops nationwide. If they're gypsy cops and jump from one department to another, the app will follow them. Still in beta mode right now, but hope to get that up and running. Every department, every law enforcement agency in the nation should be in there. It's supposed to be by the end of the week, but it'll be in there soon. And most of the large agencies in California, every officer is already in there. And when it comes to the ones around here, a lot of their antics are already listed. So it's a great place for CopWatch and First Amendment auditors to store the information that they uncover or realize. So instead of just shooting it and leaving it static, maybe a reference, in the description of a video on wherever, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I mean, we're cop watching from every possible stream, and if every cop has one location that all that stuff can be linked to, so when you open that cop, we have the same thing that they have, and they pull up their little. They want to ID everybody, so they can go to their computer and they can pull you up, look at your history. Well, we need to be able to do the same thing, because they're not all clean. And don't we need to know that on scene immediately? So maybe be able to bring it up and ask them about some prior things while they're doing the same thing to you. Power to the people. That's all it takes. A little bit of power, a little bit of information in the hands of the people that need it at the time that they need it. Not later, not on Facebook. Not, hey, I remember seeing a video a year and a half ago about a cop. Maybe it was the same one. No, bring up that cop. See what he did last year, year before that, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Know what he did. They're public servants. Everything that they do is in the public. Everything they do is our business. But we're not tracking it. Well, we weren't until CopWatcher got out. It's currently available on Google Play Store. It will be on the Apple Play soon. And for Apple, you can use the web app, which is at copwatcher.app. I'll be opening it up to some suggestions. We are still filling the board. It is a nonprofit community benefit, public benefit nonprofit organization, and we're still filling the board members. Not ready to name them yet, but we do have some considerably young board members. news, hopefully soon. So, it's an effort worth following. If you follow cops, log it in there. Let everybody know. There'll be notification systems built into it where you can be notified anytime somebody enters a review, a complaint about an agency, about an officer, about a. So it'll be a pretty flexible tool. It's not also going to be limited to CopWatcher.app. That is just the current shell. It's being built on an API that will be enabled, given access to other systems. So if somebody builds their own system that wants to track cops just in their area or in a different way, but I'll be able to access all the names, the database, all of that, they'll be able to do that. Looks like this watch is over. Uneventful for me, which is great because I'm still trying to get back on the horse here. 3 units gone, and yeah, that's the end of it. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you tuning in. A nothing sandwich here on Elm Street is always a good thing. Everybody's leaving safe. That is important. One love. Construction crew. I told you they'd have been quiet if I asked. I think they were quiet when they saw me. All right, you guys. Not everybody hates cop watchers, right? You guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe. One love.